A man in India sued his parents that they should pay all his bills for the rest of his life because they gave birth to him without his permission. You don't need to be born. You don't ask to be born. So why are you? So it's not a religious question. It's not a philosophical question. It's a question of reality. What am I doing here, and how did I become obligated to pay bills and to clean up rooms and to get good report cards? How did this happen? And it's such a good question. This causes people to commit suicide because they have no answer. I didn't ask to be born, and I am burdened with needs. This doesn't make sense, I quit. But if you're being logical, it's true that you didn't ask to be born. It's true that you don't need to be born. I've never heard someone who wasn't born complain. Hey, why wasn't I born? No such complaint. We don't need to be born. So follow the logic. If you're not here out of need, then why are you here? The most logical answer. You're not here because of your need. If you're not here because you need it, someone needs you to be born. If you think you need and you're trying to satisfy your needs, you're going to become depressed. Because it's artificial. You don't really need anything. So as soon as you start thinking need, you're already depressed. The alternative is you are needed. If you look at all the psychology of all the mental, emotional problems in the world, these are the two key ingredients. It is depressing to be needy, and it is depressing to not be needed. If you solve those two problems, you will have no others. Guaranteed. Part of the failure of psychotherapy, whether it's Freud or Adler or Maslow or whoever it is, the failure is they keep focusing on your need. They're actually making you depressed. You come to the therapist and you say, I have so many needs, I can't stand it. Basically, the therapist says, you have no idea how many needs you have. You have needs you never even thought of. Your mother never wanted you. You're jealous of your brother. Here's the simple conclusion. We have the option to think of our needs or to think of who needs us. If nobody needs you, you are depressed. If you have needs, you are depressed. So what's the solution? Obviously, your needs are not yours. His need of you is absolutely eternal. The best of both worlds. I have no burdens. I have no reason to be depressed because I don't need anything. But if nobody needs me, I'll be depressed. God needs you. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. Tell me, who needs? Did you hear that? He created heaven and earth. He needs nothing. I didn't create anything, so I need nothing. But He created the world. He doesn't need. How did we get so upside down? A young boy went off to yeshiva in France. Very strict. The day he arrives, he walks into the office of the Rosh Yeshiva, and he says, in Yiddish, he says, I need to call my mother. Where's the phone? And the Rosh Yeshiva said to him, you need to call your mother. What does I mean? And what does need mean? What should he have said? My mother needs me to call her. I need to call her? Why is everything me? That's what the Rosh Yeshiva was saying. Your mother deserves that you should call her. You need? He needs me more than I need him. He is the creator. So he is the one who needs. So the one thing that a human being needs is to know who needs you. That's it. Just imagine. Tomorrow morning, people all over the world wake up and say, why am I here? What do I need? I don't want to need. I'm sick and tired of needing. The world would be 50%